And this is going back to the 1970s. I was working on the south side of Chicago. It was a very hot August day in the afternoon. And I was working in the ghetto, and I had a white Irish partner, and we were just going around trying to stay cool enough. Our cars did not have air conditioning in those days. So we get a call of a large disturbance at a place around 53rd and Halsted. And Halsted Street is a main drag, but it had several of the buildings had been knocked down, so there were lots of vacant lots. And the disturbance really wasn't on Halsted, but it was on the street that was just east of Halsted, and on a garage slab was a little stage, and there was a blues band playing there. And there was probably 300 to 500 people filling up 2 or 3 of these empty lots where the buildings had been knocked down. And the blues band was cranking out some pretty good stuff, and everybody was kind of rocking. And this was our disturbance. My partner and I looked at each other. He says, "Oh my goodness, what are we going to do with this?" And I says, "John, I have an idea." I says, "Let's go into the crowd." He says, "Are you nuts?" I says, "Don't worry about it." This was a time when race relations were a little volatile, and we were probably the only 2 white guys there, and we were wearing blue. So we started walking through the crowd, and people sneered at us quite a bit. And we got up by the stage, and I waited till the band was done with the song, and I walked up to the lead singer and I says, "Hey man, I got a favor to ask you." He's, "What's that?" He kind of looked down on me, and I says, "Would you even consider letting a white Irish kid play with your band? I just love playing the blues." He's, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Well, I play the drums. I love this stuff." He said, "Let me talk to the drummer." And he says, turned to the drummer and said, "Hey, the white police wants to play your drums. What do you think?" The guy stood up off his drum throne, and he gave me the sticks. And I sat down in uniform. He said, the lead singer says, "What do you want to play?" I says, "Man, it's your band. Whatever you want." And they started, and we started jamming. And I played probably 2, 3 songs with them maybe. And the crowd loved it. They were having a ball. The band was having a ball. I was having a great time. My partner was just standing on the side, kind of shaking his head. I get done. I give the drummer his sticks back, and I said, "Thanks, man. This is the best thing that happened to me all week. I appreciate it." And then I walked up to the lead singer, and he says, "Listen, I got to tell you, the reason we got called here because there was a disturbance. How much longer are you going to play?" He says, "You mind if we play one more song?" I says, "No, man, go for it." And with that, I walked off the stage. People come up and handed both my partner and I a beer. They started jamming, and as we walked through the crowd drinking our beer, everybody was high-fiving us. Great experience.